Hey, it's your gamer friend Peadee, and we're back in Minecraft in my solo LP world. The world seed is Peadee Games, just like the channel name. It's in the description if you want the exact format, capitalization, and all that. Well, it finally happened. This minecart rail goes off to where I made a new population village because of this stupid jerk. I'm not gonna punch him. I would love to punch him, but he'll murder me. Um, Basically what happened is I was underground harvesting these rails, as a matter of fact, and I think what happened is I noticed that whenever he was fighting off zombies, he was knocking them in the air, and I think what happened is that a zombie landed like either on this wall or maybe on the block stack or on the doors or something, but it was enough to let him get into my villager farm, and killed. I had like 6 guys in there, and it killed all the guys in there. I still have 8 or so guys left in the village, but all these guys were destroyed. There was a zombie. A baby zombie had fallen through and was like the only reason he hadn't like killed all these guys in there was because he was too short to go into the mob evader. So he was like, because you had to be 2 blocks high to float up. So he didn't get sucked up into the mob evader. But that led me to send 2 priests, I think it was, over to, yeah, in fact I know it was 2 priests, over to a new place I built, and basically I tried a new version of this, the same idea, a farm that that surrounds a village that is a jail, basically. So that's what created this, and I've expanded it, to work with these guys. Basically, they all have, or we'll go to one of the houses that's empty so we can go through it. So basically they get like a little 2-block area here, plus they're gated in, so they have a little bit of outside and whatnot, and we lock in everyone that's not a farmer, and basically so that anyone that's a villager, other kind of villager, gets locked in, and the farmers run around and they break food, and then they feed each other, and they feed these other guys, and they breed. Right now I think I'm on my villager cap because of the number of doors I have. There's like 45 doors I think right now, so that should be about 15 villagers. I kind of cheated. This is my house, and I just made a big door thing, but I didn't want them to go in and out of this because I didn't want my farmers to be going into my house instead of like farming and getting full and feeding other villagers. So I have a gate here, but this still counts for them as doors, so that's fine. So there's a couple places that have doubles up. You can see, right? These are the original Adam and Eve, so to speak. The two are, or maybe these guys are. Actually, these guys are my Adam and Eve, so to speak. But this is purposely designed so that a 1-block high baby villager can get out, and then they wander around, and they go and open closed doors and stuff like that. And eventually they grow up, and then of course I just sort of nudge them into an unoccupied village house, and they're all uniform. Some are facing each other, and that's about it. But it's worked out pretty good. I just put random amounts of carrots, potatoes, and wheat, and the villagers, I don't know how they decide, but they kind of, like, for a while there was almost only carrots, but I'll go through and I'll just scoop stuff up so I can trade with them. This is my Fletcher, and he's obviously not a farmer, but he actually does farming as well. He'll break I'm sorry you can't see it because I guess they're all full right now. But I can't trade produce with him. But he'll break and replant stuff like that, and he'll drop bread and carrots at these other guys. Now the bread, now I'm in the snapshot 05B, I think it is. Here, let's double check. Um, yeah, 14w05B. And the bread that they drop is now retrievable, because I just assumed it was like special villager bread, but I think that was just a glitch. So this is my first farmer. I can tell because he's got 21 wheat as his trade, and then the new farmer. Oh, that's the Fletcher again. Hello. Here it is. Yeah, this guy is 19. Costs 19 for wheat, or he'll take 19 wheat rather. He doesn't cost. He buys 19 wheat for an emerald. So he's got a little bit better price. But I'll go through and like like the way I got these guys to breed originally, it's my Adam and Eve, so to speak, is I just went through and I had like a double chest full of rotten flesh, because I'll trade rotten flesh. And but their rate is pretty high, 39 rotten flesh for an emerald. So, and then and I bought stuff from them. Like one of the guys has 3. I bought all his glowstone, but the other guy's got like 3 glowstone for an emerald, and his is 1 glowstone for an emerald. So I would buy their stuff from them. I think this is the guy. Oh, he was 2. Okay, whatever. Anyway, the point is that they keep on breeding, and like this guy that's 19 wheat, he just popped up like 20 minutes ago. But I mean, it took hours and hours. I probably spent 14 hours kind of nursing this along. And knock on wood, I haven't had any zombie sieges yet. I mean, every once in a while you'll see a zombie, but they've all been spawned outside the fence. So I don't think I've had any combat inside the fence area. But every once in a while, if I get to bed a little late, you get a straggler that shows up in the daytime with a helmet on, and he just is like, they're just like, because of the fence, and they can't figure it out. So I've been pretty careful about making sure everything is closed. I've got it pretty well lit. I think I've got it pretty well lit out to about here. So that's pretty safe. I mean, as far as spawning goes and stuff like that. I mean, it could be tamer. Like I was having trouble, or I was getting mobs spawning, and then I realized that they were spawning right here. He was spawning like right there, and they were just like jumping down, and then they were just like shooting me and stuff like that, like with skeletons or whatever. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so that's that. And then this is my sort of mega complex. I was just using the new blocks. The gray is andesite, the reddish pink is granite, and I use the smooth version. Like it's like when you use smooth sandstone, you just basically you put 4 in a square, and then you get 4 back out, but they just have a different texture to them. And it's almost nighttime, so we're gonna go pop into bed right now. Let this guy sulk. And I haven't really done anything with this inside area yet. I mean, there's just basically a bed in there. That's as far as the design goes. Now I purposely left like the little villager houses open so that like if the farmers want to go in at night, they have somewhere to go. Even though with the gates, but the other guys are just stuck in their little houses, and it seems to work out pretty well. I have to be careful because he likes to sneak into my house. But yeah, and then I have a little, I've got these guys for the butcher, trading chicken with him. I think he needs 17 raw chickens for an emerald. And then the librarians, they want books and they want paper, obviously, and they want to sell you stuff. And the key seems to be with making them happy is not just only taking emeralds, but it's like buying stuff from them too, even if it's not a great deal. I mean, you're gonna end up with extra emeralds. I mean, anyway, you know. And they reset every once in a while, but you know, it definitely speeds things along if you not only buy or sell, but you also buy. That's why I like that one priest still has, you know, it has red squares, because, you know, I haven't finished doing transactions with him since you know, the last time that we interacted with him. I was trying to hope to see one of these guys throw down some food or something. But they're pretty good about, like, if I decide I want to harvest all the wheat or all the produce or whatever, I don't really even have to replant. Generally speaking, they'll just go scoop up right behind me. Here, I'll just go take this wheat up. See, look. You gonna do it, jerk? Don't make me a liar. Here, I'll knock these up. And I think they'll pick up. Oh my gosh, are you not gonna do it? Here. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. See, he's planting. He planted some. Good guy. That's the farmer. Where's the Fletcher? Are you the Fletcher? Yeah. Here, you can plant too. Show him how you know how to plant. He's ignoring me. Okay, fine. You're a jerk. Good job, farmer. So that's kind of nice, right? I mean, they need, like, they'll run out of stuff, so, you know, you have to help them sometimes, but and especially if you want to make sure you don't have only one type of crop, you know, you want to kind of make, and you know, and you get tons of seeds anyway, so but they'll mostly plant wheat if you give them a mixed batch like this, but this is so big that I think that they plant everything. Are you the Fletcher? Come on, jerk. Plant some seeds. He's doing a good job. Anyway, so we can. Who's the guy that's okay, 21. He's the 19. He's busy. We'll sell our wheat to him. It's only a couple. It's only like 2 wheat difference. It's not a big deal. Here, you want some carrots too? See, he's changing his transactions, and they like to go through the houses and stuff like that. Okay. Do I have anything else to give you? 22 carrots, so you can have some carrots. Generally speaking, I like to get a big stack, and then I just max them out. I'll just like sit there and have like 64, you know, 3 stacks of 64 pumpkins or something, and then, you know, like, I've got all this carrots. See, we can go back and harass him. Here, let's see if we can harass him. I need one more pumpkin to do a transaction with a pumpkin with him. Fletcher. Ugh. There you go. Okay. Timer's up. Shh, 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 shh. So I just shift click. And I'll shift click again. So we just maxed out. He doesn't want any more carrots now. And I think I can take, yeah, I can give him these pumpkins. And then there's watermelon and stuff. I have watermelon over at the original village, but you know, I don't like to use my silk touch pick for that. I mean, I do, but you know, it's I only have like 4 watermelon vines, so I have a lot more pumpkins. I have pumpkins here because I use jack-o'-lanterns in my slime farm. If I go over on the other side of this hills where the slime farm entrance is, there's a bunch of pumpkins over there, and there's pumpkins in the original village. So I mean that all makes for quite a bit of trading, basically I just go around in circles and I could just harvest everything. And they'll go through and they talk to the guys or whatever, they interact with the other villagers, and then they decide to breed or not. Look. Speaking of zombies just hanging out. Stupid armor. Oh look, he dropped his armor. Anything good? Golden chest plate. Nope, nothing good in the area. Anyway, I gotta go because my time was up. So we'll see you next time. Peadee out.